What's up guys, Trader Neil here, back at you with another crypto video. So today I'm going to be doing a BTC update. I know we talked about Bitcoin about last Wednesday, right after Jerome Powell had that FOMC meeting and right before rate cuts were announced, and Bitcoin was sitting around 61,500. And I was pretty much telling you guys where I thought BTC was potentially going next, and now I'm going to update that and tell you what I think about the markets going into the next few days. If you guys like my content, I would very much appreciate it if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, as always, at Trader Neil, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. I've got an altcoin centric video coming out in just a few days, so if you guys don't want to miss that and see the juicy picks that I have coming up for the bull run ahead, definitely hit that bell icon, and there we go. All right, guys. So looking at Bitcoin here on the daily, like I said, last Wednesday we were sitting about here at 61,900, and I was pretty much telling you guys that I really felt like Bitcoin had a strong chance of coming up and retesting these highs around 64, high 64, 65K, and we pretty much got that on that move yesterday. And so looking at the chart now, you know, lower time frames is a different story, but for now on the daily, we technically have not made a higher high just yet. Is that still a possibility? Of course, in my opinion, that's still definitely a possibility. But for now, on a daily closing basis, we still have yet to get above this level here at 64,235. If we do that on a daily closing basis, on a daily candle close, maybe tomorrow, the next day, whatever it may be, then I think we could have a push up to this level in the high 67, 68K that I was looking at last week as well. But until that happens, guys, I think it would be smart to be a little cautious on BTC at these levels. We are also sitting at the point of control on this larger time frame here on BTC, guys. As you can see from this entire range starting at the beginning of February, we are sitting at our range point of control here. So in my opinion, that would be a really important area to hold. Otherwise, even if we get some lower time frame bounces, which I think is a very distinct possibility, I think it is going to be prudent to just be careful here and not rule out a move to pretty much around 6,600, where we have our previous consolidation here, this demand zone as well, and your value area low of this range. So definitely don't count that out if we do, in my opinion, close a candle and possibly today's candle under this point of control. So with that out there, let's go ahead and look at lower time frames as well on BTC. So right now, Bitcoin went ahead on that daily open that just happened, came down, retested yesterday's lows, these equals right here, and got a nice bounce. In my opinion, guys, I would really like to see these equal lows being held here on BTC at mid 62s. It's technically, in my opinion, it's fine if we come down to these lows at around lower 62, 300. But the problem here, guys, is the lower you end up going here on BTC, the more worried I am that this upside momentum is going to start waning, and this push up on BTC on the higher time frames is going to start, fading, and you're going to see those low 60s that I talked about earlier. Because as you guys can see, market structure, from a market structure point of view, we've been making higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low. You guys get the idea. And so if we don't at least put in an equal low here, that's when things start to get a little sticky, right? Because then if you come down to this level, get a bounce, well, you have equal lows on the range then. And then if you lose that level, then you're starting to put in lower lows, probably lower highs on this 1 hour time frame. So as a result, the lower we go without breaking out and trying to retest this 64 to 65,000 level in the short term, before that happens, in my opinion, the more cautious you have to be. So what do I think about BTC on the lower time frames? I think if we bottom pretty much anywhere in this zone on this 1 hour range, Bitcoin is probably going higher short term. if this low gets lost, I honestly don't think that this wick support is going to just give that immediate bounce and reclaim. That's a possibility, but honestly guys, the daily trumps everything here, and I really do think that 60 to 60,600 is going to be an area to definitely be aware of for our next potential bounce. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Bitcoin is just chopping around in this 1 hour range here, and at the moment, you know, in the short term, if we can put in a higher low here on the hourly time frame, then things still look good for bulls. If the hourly ends up losing the support zone, then I would be looking for that $60,000 zone next. All right, guys, that's it for the video today. This is Trader Neil signing out. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to my channel, of course, at Trader Neil. Like this video, and I will catch you guys for my altcoin video in just a few days. All right, guys, peace.